Hi everybody. Haven't put up a video in a long time, but this was kind of pressed pressed on me. Not only was it pressed on me to do this, but it was pressed on me the things that were said to me. So I had a discussion, a particular store here in the United States of America that has put some things up and in their store for sale, and people are just wild about it. And I had two young people today. One of them, they were interested in hearing about the difference in the kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light because they didn't know. And one of them asked me a question about that, and I said, "Are you sure you want to ask me that question?" "Yes." I asked him 3 times. He said yes, yes, yes. I knew it was going to be a long, in-depth answer. So, and they both sat there intently listening. And it came around to this store. One of them mentioned the store. And I was like, actually, I had it up on my big screen. I had a video about that. This horrible design, satanic design. And I was kind of like, like most of us have been. And I made the statement to them. I said, well, I quit going in Target years ago when they took the stand that it was okay for men to go into female bathrooms, even if there were just a couple of little girls in there, little sisters. It was okay for a man to go in there and do his business and just freak them out. That was okay with this particular chain of stores. And I haven't been there since. So this whole hullabaloo, as we would say it here in the United States, this whole uprising, and lots of people who are Christian people speaking really bad against them, including me. I told these 2 young people that were asking me about the difference in the kingdom of darkness and the kingdom of light, I presented to them the wrong face. Toward the end, this thing came up about this store and what they were doing. And I made the statement, I quit going there a couple of years ago because of this other thing, but I'll never step foot in that store, ever. Yeah, they've lost this and they got a problem, bye, 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 bye. They were like this. And that was kind of it. It was about an hour-long discussion. It was great. So I've been out, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's pretty close to summer and it gets dark late. It's still light out. And I've been working. Wow, I've been working for about 3 hours. I'm kind of sweaty. And while about an hour ago, I was doing some work, and my heart, our Father speaks to us through our heart, those of us who know Him. And I have come to know Him. Thank His Kodesh holy name. Whoa! So He comes to me, and I kind of felt like it was a Job moment. When the tornado showed up and Big Daddy spoke to Job out of the tornado. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? I mean, he just blistered him with these questions, and Job, it was like I was out there on the patio a little while ago. Ooh, I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry, Daddy. He said, who are you to say that you'll never step foot in that store again? What if I wanted you to go to that store, the one nearest you, because I needed you to be there? What if I instructed you to go there and begin to buy your things from there and do that as often as possible? And as soon as you park in the parking lot and your feet hit the ground, headed to the front door, enter into fervent prayer in your spirit for not just the people you're going to encounter, not just the things that I'm going to instruct you to buy, but all the way up to the top of the company corporate environment. And let me say something else to you. Who are you to say anything bad about that guy that they hired that was doing satanic artwork? Who gave him those gifts? I said, you did, Daddy. He said, who are you to speak against him? I love him. He's very precious to me. I gave my only human birth son's life for him. How do you know which company he will be amongst when the vast assembly is assembled before me? Mine on the right and the others on the left. Have you not been instructed of the ways of my kingdom? How my kingdom operates? When Yeshua said, if a Roman soldier makes you carry his stuff for a mile, take it 2 miles. That's how my kingdom operates. Pray for those who hate you, who chase you, persecute you, desire evil things against you for my name's sake. Now, why don't you go out and instruct my children to, instead of thinking what they need to say about this situation and thinking what they need to do about the situation, just like you just did, why don't you let them know some things about my ways? Praying for your enemies. Understanding that all those people making all those decisions and all those artists, their very breath is in them because of me, said the Father. Wow. Why don't my children organize 10 o'clock Saturday morning meetings out in the far reaches of these stores all over the country parking lot and gather up, and at 10 o'clock enter into fervent, quiet prayer and just go and do and shop and pay and honor and respect and hold me up above all else? I said, I guess you want me to do a video. I hadn't done one in a long time. He said, that would be a good idea.